Football View, the beautiful game.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm here with Ronald Frimpong, the ex-captain of RTU. We're going to talk about the Ghana Premier League, getting to know him, and he's going to reveal some things about himself and his playing time at RTU. So subscribe if you haven't, and let's get into it. So boss, please can you introduce yourself to the audience?
Okay. Thank you very much. First and foremost, I'm Frimpong Ronald Augustine, ex-captain of RTU, currently a free agent, and I'm an attacking midfielder. I was supporting striker as well. Okay. Yeah, so we can start with that.
All right. So you told me earlier, you talked about the clubs you've played for so far. You've traveled to Nigeria, you've traveled outside the country several times. You played for some. Did you say you played for Kotoko?
Not really. No. House of Folk.
Okay, you played for House of Folk.
Yeah. From Coast, I went to MTN Soccer Academy, where I was scouted by the ex-coach of House of Folk, who is Costa Papage.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, sure. So I was just a teenager. They recruited to just understudy the players. Yeah, I played the likes of with the Charles Taylor, Eric Nyako. I just had some few years with them to just carry on my career. Yeah.
All right. So how did it feel staying at House of Folk, but you're a Kumasi person, and obviously when you go back to Kumasi, because most of the people in Kumasi support Kotoko. How does it feel that you're from Kumasi and you play for House of Folk? Did it feel normal to you, or you felt like you are playing for the rival?
Definitely, it was just an exciting experience because some of my friends and family also were agitating. Why not Kotoko? Why not this? Why not Kotoko? And I said, why not? House of Folk just approached me and just wanted to just develop my talent because they saw something good in me that they wanted to develop. And as you can see, Kotoko and House, unless one of them comes for you, and the other will just come and just fight with them. So it was just a young, talented footballer who wanted to just study experienced players to just kickstart my career. So it was just a nice experience understanding these players, working under these experienced managers, talking of the likes of Hackman and Tetoku. Those people, they have vast experience. So it was just a pleasure working with them.
Right. So tell me about your season with RTU, your last season with RTU. How was it, the experience and overall atmosphere? Because you say you've now left the club. Is it that you decided, okay, I need a new challenge, or there are some issues, or tell me about your season at RTU.
Okay, I think throughout my stint with RTU, it has been historic. And I'm very, very, very appreciative with the way they received me, because since I came here, everything has been historical. Because from the wilderness, we just qualified to the top flight football, that is the GPO. And as I was saying, from Division 1, we suffered a lot with the club, and I can recall, and at times as I just sit down and I can just recall about all those things, and I said, wow, it has just strengthened us as players, because traveling from Division 1, you know that this place it's not easy, and it will never be an easy task, but still, you just go.
It's not easy.
And sure, it's not easy. You go knowing very well that you'll be treated badly, but you have to go and honor matches. And with our quality and with our political background, people might say, oh, Baumia has influenced referees, has influenced this, but hearing those things, it just gives you problems. Meanwhile, we've not spoken to Baumia, he has not met us, but they say, we've heard that they've given you 1 billion. So you want to cheat us? No, we won't allow you. But I can tell you, everything is on the pitch. Just go play, win, and get your 3 points, and that's all.
All right.
But are just people
So,
are had this
okay, go ahead.
bias and just prejudice mind that, oh, these people, they are from the north and they've been gingered. But nothing of that sort was happening.
Hmm.
We, the players and the technical team and the management, we knew the kind of battle hustling that we were going through. At times, salaries and bonuses were not coming, but we needed the qualification more than the money,
Oh,
frankly speaking to you. So we knew that, oh, why not? Despite all the ups and downs, we can just go all out, and because they feared us, we had quality as well. We had quality because I can say, joining the club, I came, people were agitating that the kind of money that you'll be receiving from Division One, this boy, and he's not play. When I came, it was like documentation was just a problem at the start because from match day one to match day nine, my documents were not ready. So I had to be on the sidelines for the 9 matches before joining the club. On the 10th day, when we went away to play against Wamanafo, and I started playing full 90 minutes from out to, and from there, those who were agitating and said, no, 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 this boy, he deserves more than what we were even agitating because he has quality. This is quality, this is quality because I started playing 90 minutes, scoring here and there, assisting here and there. And said, no, we have we have just quality addition to our team. So why not supporting the guys? All this while we were not receiving anything. Things were very hard. From there, we went to BA. We played against them. We got penalty. I was holding the ball, wanted to effect the penalty kick, and you know what happened? The hooliganism in BA, you cannot forgo without talking about it. So they disallowed, and from there we got the 3 points. And the match I will never forget was against Bokwakwa United. Yeah, it was very cagey encounter. We went to Brooklyn, drew 2-2 with them. I scored, assisted. They came here. We beat them 1-0. That gave us the hedge and the qualification to Ghana Premier League. So from there, wrapping up from there, we entered the Premier League first season very, very tough, very, very difficult because every club had quality, every club had quality, but you have to just cope with it. Meanwhile, people you are battling with might not have difficulties, but you just you are just from since long time from the wilderness. You've now come back, changed. You might not have the financial muscle to wrestle with this protocol has Mediamas, the journalists. But you have to do something also for you to remain in the league. And remaining in the league was very, very difficult. Very difficult.
Talking about the games you never forget. Tell me about that House of Oak game, the 4-1 win where you scored twice. Tell me about that game.
Yeah. From there, I was with the national team, the Black Galaxies at Pram Pram. And the match was very difficult because now we had played friendly matches. If you go to the national team too, you'll be having friendly matches here and there. You'll be training twice a day. It doesn't matter because you are in national camp, you have to do something. And everything is intense because you look at you are talking about quality players from different clubs. And you can't afford to fail. You can't afford to fail. Failure will never be on your ocean. So we were there, play matches, training here and there. It was Sunday, so with House of Folk match, I was exhausted. I was very, very fatigued. I was very, very fatigued. But you can't afford to miss House of Folk match because our survival. You can't afford to miss, not because it's House of Folk, but because it was a match of survival. Either you lose, either you make or you break, either you make or you break, because everything
was at stake.
Everything that from the season is at stake. You can't afford to lose that match too. So I can't remember. Bagner was there, myself was there, Steven was there. So we have our team intact. So on the match day, a lot of talks went on. Hey, how are you going to play as a group? Are you going to win? Are you going to lose? It was very, very difficult moment, and this you can never forget. So the match just came. we went to another match. We started the match. RTU leading the three maximum points. Got down as early as the ninth minute or somewhere earlier in the match of the game. We
Yeah,
were
I remember.
down one. We were down, and we had to encourage ourselves. We had to speak to one another, telling ourselves that no, it's still not over. It's still not over. We can still make something. We can just still go and win the match. So we got some free kick. Abagna went to effect the free kick. And I said, oh, we've been training together. I know him. I know where the ball will come. So I just headed the equalizer, making 1-1. And I got the second goal, so making 2-1. Then we started having some life of hope. We were breathing some hope in us. Yeah, it can happen. So we ended the first half 2-1 in favor of our team. So we came back from the recess and we we, we got a penalty and Abagna scored. Then we say yes. So getting to the end of the game, we got the fourth goal and we said, oh, we just sealed the victory just like that. And it was wow. It was wow. Like I didn't be in a club where financially we're strong. We could have gotten a lot of money,
Wow.
even from the qualification, the
Wow.
Premier League, or ending the season beating us to 4 goals to 1. And I can tell you from there, the winning bonus from there has not been paid. But it's all football. But looking at about all those things, you say the club is struggling financially, and as a captain, it has not been an easy decision for me to make to just go on and work with a different club. But it has been a difficult task, and it's something that I'm battling with. But the decision was made for me to carry on as a footballer.
All right.
That's how.
All right. So, you talked about, obviously. So, based on what you are saying, that RT is struggling financially, it means that you leaving. It means they are currently owing you some money before you left.
Obviously, yeah.
Now, you
Yeah.
mean because there's one phrase, one statement you made. You said qualification was more important than money. That statement you made, it's very, very rare to hear it in the Ghana Premier League, because most people now play the Ghana Premier League and their focus is on money. You said qualification was more important than money. Now, you leaving RTU despite them owing you. Are you trying to say that you understand the situation at the club, but you just, because I know some players will take them to FIFA and all that, but you have decided, okay, let me move and go to another club and continue my career there? Is it because you love the club that you've decided to say, anytime you have the money, you can give it to me? As for now, I won't make any problem.
Okay. Thank you very much. You see, once contract are signed, sealed, and they are delivered, I think me leaving is the most important thing. And the club is a debt. And they've given me some assurances. My contract ended on the 30th of June. I gave the club a reminder from the last round of matches. That is our last match against Kimfesa. I gave them a reminder, reminding the club to settle my debt even before my contract ends. But to my amazement, it was not paid. What's today's date? Today is 7th.
Today is 7
The
July.
club told me, sure. And if not, still pay those arrears. And I told the club, they called me yesterday to the office and I just collected my release letter. They tried convincing me to extend. And I would like to say, from all the registered players on our team, I'm the only player who last season extended my contract without collecting or getting even a peso, because
Oh,
all those players whose contracts are just ending this season were having a contract, but it was only me who whose contract had expired by then, and they spoke to me, pleaded with me to bear with them and just extend 1 year more with them, promising me to pay all arrears due me. But you and I know it never came. I never received any money.
Today,
I never received any money.
wow.
I never received any money as a result.
So
So I just stayed a year more.
is it that
Come again?
is it that you are being hopeful that they are going to pay it? Because based on everything you are saying right now, you have not talked anything about taking legal actions against them. Is it that you are moving towards the next phase of your career and expecting them to pay you later?
Obviously, once you have the contract forms and you've just reminded the club, to get to a point in time, I cannot. My patience will definitely run out.
Okay.
My patience will definitely run out. That one day, you and I know, my patience will definitely run out. Since I've given them ultimatum and they are not giving me any positive information from as to when my arrears will be settled here and there. So obviously, I'll just think about my next
All right.
option whether I'll take some legal. But I'm just hoping for them to just gather themselves and get back to me as soon as possible, as soon as very possible, because things has been hard after the season. We have
Oh,
families schooling there. Everything boils down to money,
yes.
and you cannot do anything. Yeah, after the season, you cannot boast of even a person to show up for all your hard work and your sacrifice you made to the club. Yeah.
Next season, will you be in the Ghana Premier League? Are you in talks with any club over a possible move, or you might go out of the country?
Hopefully, uh, every Premier League player is expecting a lucrative move outside the borders of this country. Because
Okay.
playing in Ghana has been hectic with some clubs. I believe some clubs are doing very well, but they've gotten some offers outside and spoken to a couple of clubs also in Ghana. Most of them, we have advanced talks with them also. So since the season has opened for transfer different countries, the window has opened.
Mm-hmm.
We are just hoping for a better move. But we've made some serious contacts and talks and advanced talks with other clubs. Yeah.
All right. All right. All right. So, what would you say about, because everyone is talking about Ghana football? Ghana football is this. Ghana football is that. Ghana football is dead. What are your thoughts? What do you think about the current state of Ghana football?
Yeah, sure. Ghana Premier League. It's not easy. It's not easy to be in this league because comparing Ghana football, the field of play, performances wise, we are there. Performances wise, we
Oh,
are there. But you and I know very well that football has grown beyond performances only on the pitch. It has grown beyond it
yep.
because you have to boast of infrastructure. You have to boast of minimum wage for players. You have to boast of quality pitches, quality management, and a lot of stuff. Because nowadays you cannot tell me you compete with Niger and you can say, oh, you call them underdogs. No, you can never. You can never. Because if you go to their league, maybe our local league, our performances are high. But if you go there, they have good pitches, they have good infrastructure, they have minimum wage that will help them to remain or just keep their players and pay them well for them to settle there. But Ghana football, you cannot boast of that. You cannot boast of that. A Premier League player in Ghana can play out of the season about 34 matches. Then they'll end the season owing players,
Oh,
signing on fees, salaries, and bonuses. Come on, bonuses. So that is why players that just come see here, and it will never end, my guy. It will never end. It will never end. Because if I get a good offer, maybe in Sudan, they are paying me in dollars. In
wow.
dollars,
So,
I will go. I will go and just I will go. Definitely, that's it. Because I have family back home.
hmm,
You can't tell me we are going to Sudan. No. But if Ghana football, there is minimum wage that maybe Premier League, the least player to be paid maybe about 2,000. Division One, the least player should be paid maybe 1,000 Ghana.
mm-hmm.
Very good.
Oh,
Like players will be okay. But you can't tell me some players, some teams are paying some players in Premier League 500, 800, and still the season will end. Then they will be owing them 3 months or 4 months. You can imagine this one.
oh,
That
that's
has been that has been a headache here in this country.
all right. Thank you very much for speaking to me, because I know if you be in the Premier League next season, we'll have more time to talk. So thank you for talking to me, and maybe some other time when the season starts, we'll talk again. Thank you for joining me.
It's my pleasure. Okay, thank you very much.
All right. Have a wonderful day.
Football View, the beautiful game.